What if I told you that sharing certain things about your life could destroy everything you've worked so hard for? What if I told you that in 2025, some secrets are meant to stay buried and only shared with the right people, if at all? Today, we're going to talk about 7 things that God's chosen ones should never reveal to anyone. These aren't just things that could hurt you. They're things that could stop you from fulfilling your purpose and destiny. We live in a world that is constantly moving and changing. Social media, messages, emails, and even casual conversations have made it easy for everyone to know everything about each other. It's almost as if everyone is trying to prove something or show off their every move. We share our thoughts, our dreams, and even the smallest details of our lives. But I'm here to tell you that not everything should be shared. There is incredible power in silence. There is strength in keeping certain things private. You are on a journey that is special and unique to you. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. What you are building is sacred, and you must protect it. This means understanding the power of silence and keeping certain things close to your heart. It's not about being secretive, it's about protecting what God has entrusted to you. Let's start with the first thing chosen ones should never reveal. Your future plans. You may have big dreams, goals, and ideas for the future. Maybe you want to start a business, move to a new city, or even change careers. These are your dreams, and they are precious. But here's the thing. Your future plans are not meant to be shared with everyone. Not everyone will understand your vision, and not everyone will support you. I know it might feel exciting to share your dreams with others, especially when you're full of energy and passion. But when you speak about your plans too soon, you open the door for others to plant seeds of doubt in your mind. People might say, "Are you sure this is a good idea?" Or, "Do you really think you can do that?" Even if you are confident, those doubts can start to grow. Once doubt is planted, it's hard to get rid of. It can make you hesitate, and hesitation can steal your momentum. Your dreams need to be protected. Think of them like fragile seeds that need time to grow. If you expose them to harsh conditions too early, they won't survive. Your dreams need space to grow without interference. This is why it's so important to keep your plans to yourself. By doing this, you are protecting them and giving them room to flourish in a safe, quiet place. Let me give you an example. Think about Mary, the mother of Jesus. When she was told by the angel that she would give birth to a son who would change the world, she didn't run to tell everyone. She didn't shout it from the rooftops or seek validation from others. Instead, she kept that incredible promise in her heart. She protected it. She allowed it to grow and develop in private, knowing that God had a perfect plan for her life. This is a lesson we can all learn. Your dreams and your future plans should be treated with the same care. When the time is right, they will blossom, and others will see the fruits of your labor. But if you expose them too early, it could open the door to jealousy, misunderstanding, or even sabotage. Remember, not all visions are meant to be shared right away. Some need time to grow in the secret place. Only share your dreams with people who will support and pray for you. Don't let the wrong people distract you or make you second-guess yourself. Protect your dreams and allow them to grow in peace. When you keep your future plans private, you're giving them the best chance to succeed. This doesn't mean you should keep everything to yourself forever. There will be a time when you can share your victories, but only after the work has been done, after the foundation is laid, after you've built something solid. Then you can stand tall and say, "Look what I've done," not to boast, but because the work will speak for itself. The next thing chosen ones must protect is family matters. Your family is your inner circle, your sanctuary. It is important to protect your family from the public eye. Think about it. Everyone has family struggles. No family is perfect. Whether it's a disagreement, a financial challenge, or a personal issue, it's tempting to talk about it with others, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed. But airing your family's dirty laundry in public is not the right way to handle things. When you share your family struggles with people who have no stake in your well-being, you open the door for criticism, judgment, and unnecessary drama. The enemy loves to cause division, and when you expose your family's vulnerabilities, you give him a chance to plant seeds of discord. This can lead to misunderstandings, arguments, and broken relationships. That's why you must handle family issues with care and discretion. Keep your family business private and deal with it inside your home where it belongs. Remember the story of Noah. When he was drunk and naked, his sons saw him and covered him up. They didn't expose his mistakes to the world. They protected their father's dignity. We must do the same for our families. Our families are sacred, and their struggles are not meant to be shared with the world. If you are facing challenges in your family life, don't run to social media or casual conversations for help. Instead, seek advice from trusted people who have wisdom and will pray for you. These are the people who can help you without causing harm. Protect the privacy of your family because that is how you honor them. Your family deserves your protection, not the judgment of others. There's also a powerful reason why you should keep family matters private. When you do, you create a safe space for healing and reconciliation. When you share family issues with the wrong people, it creates an environment of shame, gossip, and hurt. But when you handle things quietly and with wisdom, you allow space for healing to take place. To sum up, protecting your family's struggles isn't about hiding them away. It's about showing love, respect, and care by not letting others tear down your family with their judgment. Keep the issues inside the family where they belong and deal with them with love and wisdom. Your family is your fortress, and you must protect that sanctuary at all costs. The next thing that chosen ones should never reveal is your financial situation. We live in a time when money is often the center of conversation. People post about their new purchases, vacations, and even their financial successes. It's easy to feel like you need to show the world that you're doing well, but I'm here to tell you that revealing your financial details is not only unnecessary, it can be dangerous. Money is a sensitive subject. It can bring out the best in people, but it can also bring out the worst. When you share too much about your financial situation, whether it's boasting about your wealth or complaining about financial struggles, you invite the wrong kind of attention. You open the door for envy, jealousy, and even manipulation. The enemy loves to use jealousy to divide and cause strife. When people know about your money, whether you're doing well or struggling, they may either want to take advantage of your generosity or tear you down. It's easy to become a target for people who only see you as a source of wealth or a symbol of success. When you reveal too much, you invite people into your life who may not have your best interests at heart. I want to share a story from the Bible to illustrate this. Think about King Hezekiah. After God healed him from a serious illness, he made a big mistake. When the envoys from Babylon visited him, he showed them all his wealth, the treasures of his kingdom. He was proud of what he had, but in doing so, he revealed his riches to the wrong people. As a result, the Babylonians later came back and took everything he had shown them. This story serves as a warning. Don't boast about your wealth or let anyone see what's vulnerable. Your financial situation is personal. If you're doing well, keep it quiet. If you're struggling, seek help from trusted individuals who will offer guidance and support. Don't expose yourself to the potential harm that comes from others knowing too much. Protect your wealth and protect your peace. By keeping your financial details private, you guard yourself from the envy of others and the temptation to boast or complain. Money may come and go, but your peace and dignity are far more valuable. Don't allow your financial situation to become a source of stress or conflict. Let your wealth grow quietly, and when the time is right, you can share your successes, but only with those who will celebrate you and support your journey. The key is to keep your finances a matter between you and those who truly care, not the world. Now, let's talk about good deeds. It's tempting to want recognition when you do something kind or helpful. Maybe you give to charity, help a friend in need, or do something for your community. It feels good to receive a thank you or to see others notice your kindness. But here's the truth. Your good deeds should not be shared with the world. The moment you start seeking recognition for your acts of kindness, you strip them of their purity. True kindness is selfless. When you do something good, it should come from your heart, not from a desire for praise or attention. If you constantly broadcast your good deeds, you risk turning them into something that serves your ego instead of serving others. Jesus himself taught us about this in Matthew 6:3-4. He said, "But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing." This means that when you help others, it should be done in secret, not for the applause or recognition. The joy comes from knowing you've helped, not from others seeing it and praising you. Think about it. How many times have you seen people brag about how much they donated or how they helped someone in need? It's natural to want others to recognize your efforts, but this diminishes the value of your actions. True kindness doesn't need a spotlight. The kindness you give should be its own reward. You might be thinking, but if I do something good, shouldn't I be proud of it? Yes, of course. But pride in doing good doesn't mean you need to broadcast it to the world. Let your actions speak for themselves. Let the person you've helped feel your love and care without needing everyone else to know about it. When you keep your good deeds private, you protect their purity. You protect the integrity of your actions. It's about doing what's right, regardless of whether anyone notices or not. The true reward is the satisfaction of knowing you've helped someone without the need for applause or praise. When you protect your good deeds from the spotlight, you're also protecting your heart. You're allowing your actions to come from a place of genuine care, not a desire to impress or gain something in return. True kindness doesn't seek recognition. It seeks to make the world a better place, one small act at a time. So, as a chosen one, remember, your good deeds are a reflection of your heart, not your ego. Do what's right, not for the approval of others, but because it's the right thing to do. Keep your kindness private, and let the world feel the impact of your actions, even if they don't know who did it. Here is the third batch of the script for the video titled, Chosen Ones. Never reveal these 7 things to anyone in 2025. This section will cover the points about health concerns and weaknesses, fears. Now, let's talk about health concerns. Your health is sacred. It's personal, and it's yours to take care of. In today's world, it's common to see people post about their health struggles, from illnesses to fitness journeys. Social media has made it easy for us to share every part of our lives, including our health challenges. But I want you to understand something important. Your health is not something that needs to be broadcasted to the world. When you share every little detail about your health, you open yourself up to unwanted opinions. People will offer advice, some helpful, but many others not. You'll hear, "You should try this," or "Have you seen this doctor?" The problem is, not all advice is good advice, and not everyone who comments on your health actually cares about your well-being. Some people may offer solutions they've heard of, but they may not work for you. Others may even criticize or judge your journey without understanding the full picture. It's essential to protect your health journey by keeping it private. The world doesn't need to know everything you're going through. When you share too much, you open yourself up to unnecessary stress and judgment. Everyone has an opinion on everything these days, but your health is something deeply personal. It's something you need to manage with focus, without the noise of the world around you. When you're facing health struggles, whether physical or mental, the most important thing is to focus on your healing. Seek help from trusted medical professionals and loved ones who have your best interest at heart. Don't allow the opinions of strangers or the pressures of social media to influence your path to recovery. Keep your health concerns between you and those who truly care about helping you. If you're going through something that's challenging or uncertain, keep it between you and the people who are part of your inner circle. Share with those who will support you and offer real help, not just opinions or judgments. Your health is your responsibility, and no one else can walk that path for you. Guard it like the treasure it is. Don't let the world weigh in on something so intimate. Remember, you don't need to announce every struggle. The world doesn't need to know about every pain or setback. What matters is your strength, your determination, and your ability to keep moving forward. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Take control of your health and don't let the opinions of others distract you from what's most important, your well-being. Now let's talk about your weaknesses and fears. This is one of the most important things to protect, because once you reveal your weaknesses and fears, you give others the power to use them against you. When we share our deepest vulnerabilities, we often feel a sense of relief. It's natural to want to open up about our struggles, our fears, and our uncertainties. But here's the truth. Not everyone who hears your fears will use them to help you. Some will use them to hurt you. Think about it. If you tell someone about your biggest fear, they now have something that can control you. They can use your own vulnerabilities to manipulate you, to make you doubt yourself, or to make you feel inferior. Once you share your fears, you give them the keys to your emotional state. That's why it's crucial to keep certain things to yourself. Your weaknesses, your insecurities, and your fears should be shared only with people who have proven they are trustworthy, people who will protect them, not use them for their own advantage. When you reveal your fears to the wrong person, you might give them the power to make you feel small, to make you question your strength, or to feed into your self-doubt. Instead of broadcasting your fears, work on them in private. Focus on your personal growth, your healing, and your confidence. The more you talk about your weaknesses with people who aren't there to support you, the more power you give those weaknesses. But when you keep them to yourself, you give yourself the space to grow stronger and face those fears without interference. You are not defined by your weaknesses or fears. They are a part of you, yes, but they do not control you. When you keep them private, you protect yourself from the judgment and manipulation of others. You can work through them in a safe and supportive environment without the pressure of others' opinions or advice. The key is to find strength in silence. The world doesn't need to know your every insecurity. Your fears are for you to conquer, not for others to judge. Let them be your private struggle, something that only you and God can work through together. When the time is right, and you are strong enough, you can share your journey of overcoming your fears with others. But only when you are ready. Your weaknesses are not a burden to be shared with everyone. They are part of your personal growth process, and you should protect them until they no longer have power over you. When you keep your fears and weaknesses to yourself, you give yourself the space to grow stronger, to conquer them, and to become the person you were always meant to be. Now, let's dive into the last and one of the most important things chosen ones should never reveal: your spiritual encounters. These are the moments when God speaks to you directly through dreams, visions, or even angelic visitations. They are sacred moments meant for your personal growth and spiritual journey. But too often, we are tempted to share these experiences with others, whether because we want validation, approval, or simply someone to understand what we've gone through. However, not every spiritual experience is meant for public consumption. God gives us spiritual encounters to strengthen our faith, to guide us, and to deepen our relationship with Him. These moments are sacred, and they are not for everyone to hear or see. When you share them prematurely, you risk diminishing their impact. People might mock, misunderstand, or even try to manipulate your experience. It's important to recognize that not everyone is ready to hear about what God has revealed to you. Think about Mary, the mother of Jesus. When she received the message from the angel that she would give birth to the Savior, she didn't run around telling everyone. She kept that revelation in her heart. It wasn't that she didn't want to share it, but she understood the sacredness of what she had been told. She knew that there was a time and place for everything to be revealed, and that time was not immediately. This is something we can all learn from. When God gives us a vision or dream, it's important to protect it. Don't rush to share it with just anyone. Some spiritual encounters are too precious and too profound to be discussed with people who won't understand or appreciate them. These encounters are meant for you to meditate on, to grow from, and to allow God to speak to you further. Paul, the apostle, also experienced something like this. In 2 Corinthians 12, Paul speaks of a time when he was caught up into the third heaven and heard things that were inexpressible, things he was not allowed to tell others. Even someone as spiritually mature as Paul knew that there were some things that were too sacred to be shared. He understood that not everything God reveals to you is meant to be shared with the world. There are many instances in the Bible where people were given visions, dreams, or messages from God that were not to be revealed until the proper time. Joseph, for example, shared his dreams too soon and suffered because of it. His brothers became jealous, and they sold him into slavery. It wasn't until much later, after he had endured hardship and grown spiritually, that his dreams were fulfilled, and everyone saw the truth of what he had seen. Spiritual encounters are meant to deepen your relationship with God, not to impress or convince others. When you share them too soon, you risk exposing them to doubt, misunderstanding, or even ridicule. Just like a seed that needs time to grow beneath the soil, your spiritual experiences need time to mature. You need to process them in private, let them take root in your heart, and allow God to work through them in your life. If God has given you a powerful vision, dream, or revelation, protect it. Don't share it with everyone, and don't seek validation from others. Instead, seek God's guidance and continue to pray about it. Let it strengthen your faith, and let it guide you on your journey. There will be a time when it will be revealed, but that time is not always immediately. I understand that sometimes when we have a powerful encounter, we feel the urge to tell someone about it. But not everyone is spiritually equipped to understand what you've experienced. Some may mock you, others may not believe you, and still others may try to use your encounter against you. This is why you must be discerning about who you share your experiences with. Your spiritual journey is yours alone. It's between you and God. While there are moments when God may direct you to share a revelation with others, it's important to be cautious. Not everything is meant to be shared immediately. Sometimes God wants to do a deeper work in you before He allows you to share with others. He wants you to grow, to understand, and to trust Him more deeply. When you guard your spiritual encounters, you allow them to shape you in private before you share them with the world. This also helps protect the depth and impact of the experience. If you expose it too early, you risk losing its power and the lessons it was meant to teach you. By keeping your spiritual encounters private, you allow your relationship with God to deepen. You give yourself the space to process, to grow, and to let God work in your life without the distraction of outside opinions. This quiet time is sacred, and it's essential for your spiritual growth. When the time is right, God will give you the opportunity to share your experiences in a way that will bring glory to Him and edify others. As we've learned today, guarding certain aspects of your life is not about being secretive. It's about protecting what is sacred and allowing it to grow in its perfect time. Whether it's your future plans, family matters, finances, good deeds, health, weaknesses, or spiritual encounters, keeping these things private can help you stay focused, protected, and aligned with your purpose. Remember, silence is a powerful tool. It allows you to grow without interference and helps you avoid the distractions that come from oversharing. When you hold these precious parts of your life close, you give them the space to thrive and mature. If this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video to show your support, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and leave a comment saying, 2025 is my year of abundance. Let us know which part of the video spoke to you the most. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel for more powerful insights and motivational content. Stay strong, keep your dreams protected, and remember that God's timing is always perfect. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you.